According to Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna had 16,108 wives, including the three chief ones, Rukmani, Jambavati, and Satyabhama. Extremists of other religions often make derogatory comments against Hinduism by calling Lord Krishna as a sex addict or a playboy by citing false stories of his 16,108 wives. So in this article, I will be explaining you why and how Lord Krishna had 16,108 wives. Krishna had 8 principal wives, combiningly called as Ashtabhariya, meaning 8 wives. They are Rukmani Devi. Compared to other wives, Krishna loved Rukmani the most. She was his main consort and his first wife. Father of Rukmani, Bhishmaka, who was the king of Vidarbha kingdom, had stitched an alliance with Chedi kingdom by engaging Rukmani with Prince Shishupal of Chedi. Prince Shishupal hated Lord Krishna to the core. When Bhishmaka came to know about her daughter Rukmani's love for Lord Krishna, he tried to forcefully marry Rukmani with Shishupal. Since Rukmani was in deep love with Krishna, she requested Krishna to rescue her or she will commit suicide. So on her wedding day, Krishna kidnapped Rukmani and got married to her in his kingdom Dwarka. Satyabhama. After eons of severe meditation and penance, Satyabhama requested for shelter in Vaikuntha. Impressed by Satyabhama's extreme devotion, affection, love and care, Lord Vishnu granted her the boon of becoming his wife in his next human incarnation. Krishna, who was the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, fulfilled all her wishes and always kept her happy as a wife. Jambavati was a devoted disciple of Lord Ram. Before Lord Krishna, his father Jambavan kept a condition of marrying her daughter to take away the precious Syamantaka jewel. Thought of any other good option, Lord Krishna accepted the proposal and married Jambavati. Daughter of the deity's son Surya, she was the well-keeper of river Yamuna. She was so much obsessed of Lord Vishnu that she decided to go into a deep trance to impress Lord Vishnu and then marry him. After seeing her perseverance, devotion and restlessness, Lord Vishnu in his Krishna form married her. Mitravrinda. Like Rukmani, Mitravrinda was also in extreme love with Lord Krishna. On her request, Lord Krishna abducted her and then married her against the wishes of her father and brother. Nagnajiti. She was the princess of Kosala kingdom. Her extremely pious father set the condition of marrying her daughter to the person who will defeat the 7 ferocious bulls in combat. No prince was able to complete the challenge. Lord Krishna then accepted the challenge, defeated the 7 bulls and then married Nagnajiti. Bhadra. She was the cousin by relation yet married Lord Krishna by choosing him as his husband in a Swayamvar ceremony. Lakshmana. Lord Krishna competed with many warriors, including his good friend Arjuna and rival Duryodhana, to win Lakshmana in an archery competition. In this way, Krishna married his 8 principal wives through good deeds and warfare. Demon Naraksura captured 16,100 wives or daughters of many kings after defeating them in battle. No other king dared to challenge Naraksura. So Lord Krishna arrived at the palace of Naraksura to rescue him. Finding himself in 16,000 forms, he married all those princesses in different palaces simultaneously at the same auspicious time. Krishna's marriage with 16,100 wives was synonymous to Ras Leela, where he danced with 108 gopis at the same time, while each gopi believed that he was dancing with her only. Every day Lord Krishna manifested in 16,108 forms to share same love and care to all his wives. Lord Krishna was impartial to any of his wives and all of them lived a modest life with love, dignity, respect and extreme happiness. All 16,108, no one can be either very dear or very inimical to him. Each of these princesses had thousands of maidservants. Yet when Lord Krishna came to their palaces, each one of them would personally come, welcome him by offering scented sandalwood pulp, oils, aromatic betel nuts, and requisite paraphernalia, massaging legs to relieve fatigue, fanning him, washing off his lotus feet, putting garlands on his neck, dressing his hair, etc. Despite being a princess, they served Lord Krishna more than they served themselves, and 1,000 times more than their faithful servants. All princesses of Lord Krishna were extremely beautiful and were attracted to Krishna, dusky face, beautiful eyes, pleasant smile, broad ears, sweet words and humorous talk. Influenced by attractive qualities of Lord Krishna, each one of them wore attractive dresses with a desire of attracting Krishna through their feminine beauty. Tricks used by them to attract Lord Krishna were smiling, moving eyebrows, shying, walking styles, etc., thus directing sharpened arrows of conjugal love towards their beloved. Still the Lord was not aroused in sexual pleasure and fulfilled his duty perfectly by not indulging in any illegitimate relationship with any of his princesses. Becoming anyone's husband, son, or father doesn't matter to him because everyone is under his control and everyone belongs to him. He is Atmaram and can derive all pleasures without needing or requesting anyone's help. According to Vedic culture, polygamy was allowed with the condition that all wives should be treated equally. In other words, one can marry many women provided that he fulfill all their desires and satisfy all of them in all aspects like an ideal householder. Lord Krishna lived his life like an ideal householder, observing all the regulative rules, principles and rituals as laid down in the Vedic scriptures within the laws and customs of the civilized society. Although one, the Lord exhibited himself as 16,108 ideal householder. From this, there is no need to say Lord Krishna is not one of us. According to Srimad Bhagavatam, Krishna was able to interact and coordinate with all his wives simultaneously and thus satisfy all of them completely in every possible way. In this Kali Yuga, if anyone is able to satisfy only one spouse, then he is considered as an ideal householder. To conclude, Lord Krishna never married anyone forcefully. He married only those who were very fond of them or was stuck in situations where there were no other choice. He lived with each of his wives as an ideal husband and gave them equal love, care and respect like an ideal householder. That's it in this video. Keep watching for more such videos. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video then please like, share and comment, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.